Alright. We need to burn that still. Hey, puppy. You're gonna be making a bunch of background noise, huh? Because you're gonna be chewing on that. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, because I just realized I can't bend the finger that I usually use to play. Huh. This will be interesting to see how this plays out. I forgot about that when I started playing today. There's a reason that I'm not trusted with sharp objects, and it's my clumsiness. I took off quite a decent portion of my own knuckle yesterday. Just skin mostly, luckily. Or just skin, so it's like not going to be anything serious or that needs medical attention besides at home. But it does mean I had to kind of like use a bandage and some first aid tape to kind of make like a splint type setup so that I can't bend it very easily, so that I don't wound it more because it hurts like heck to bend. And I just realized after starting the stream that I in fact can't bend that finger, and it's the pointer finger that I use for controlling the controller. So we'll see how this goes. But anyways, we're really low on a lot of things from all the stuff we've been using up and haven't been doing any like menial tasks over, so hopefully I can get some of that stuff back today. I'm burning that down because I don't feel like doing anything else to it. We're gonna monitor the burning of this tree so it doesn't spread, but it shouldn't spread because it's all right there. I really just don't feel like getting the like 10 logs that are in that for that much effort, so we're just gonna let it die. It's fine. I have one very lovely puppy dog next to me that's chewing on her chew toy at the moment, so it's a bit of an annoying sound in the background. I apologize. I have a bunch to do later today, but for now I have at least a little time to play, so I figured I'd stream while I play. I kind of debated not streaming since I am doing just kind of random little small boring tasks like the tree collecting and maybe some mining or something. That sort of just kind of simple tasks that are gonna get me some more supplies but not— oh, are you kidding me? They're gonna get me some more supplies but not require a whole bunch of effort or focus, and it'll help fill up some of the missing items in the chests that we've used up for some of the missing items we've used in the chests for all of our other projects that we've been doing lately, like iron and coal and some wood and that sort of stuff. Evidently both of these trees are just going to burn because I don't feel like dealing with them. I'm hoping that tree will burn enough to not just be floating blocks, but it's looking like it's going to be some floating blocks, and I'm going to be very grumpy. This one definitely looks like it'll burn completely. That one, I'm not so sure about. Well, maybe it actually did spread a little from this tree over, so it might spread a little more. That tree just instantly went up in flames. This one's a little stubborn. The leaves I'm fine with. I need to just make sure all the wood burns. The leaves will disappear. The wood needs to burn. Okay, looks like all the wood's trying to burn. I'm worried about this piece here. I'm worried about that piece right there. I'm worried I'm gonna turn around and it's gonna stop. Oh, that one actually stopped. Dang it. And I can't reach to light that on fire. Dang it. Yeah, I was worried about that happening. But yeah, I'm just gonna get some more oak wood. I'm also going to go mining, hopefully. I'm not sure what tunnel we'll take for mining or if we'll make a new one or something. I don't know what'll be the best method to get what I need for some supplies. Nixie, no. No, no, no. Off of there now. You jerk. Move your butt. Hey, move. You just dropped your toy down there, so now I need to get it. Ah! Apologies for the loud noise. It's the lovely noise of my ottoman moving. No, Nixie, you're not putting it back in the same spot. Get over here and lay down, please. No. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down, honey. I'm not gonna argue with you. Lay down. You don't need to be a jerk. It's very rude. Don't bat at me either. It's very not nice of a feeling. This one's technically not that big, but I'm still gonna burn it. Wish I could actually burn that. But yeah, I want to go mining and I want to get some more wood. It's a little difficult for me to play, so it's actually good that I'm doing just kind of random tasks because it's a little difficult for me to navigate how to do this. My pointer finger can't be bent, and it's the one I use for the left triggers and everything, for the left side of the controller pretty much. So now I have to use my ring finger, which is possible but feels very weird, or my middle finger, which is possible but feels very weird. It's similar to learning how to play piano, where my fingers can physically do it, it just feels very off and not like something that should be happening to my body, so it gets a little frustrating to try to deal with. We also need as much leather as we can get, so I'll gladly kill any cows we see spawn. I need to pick block oak wood so I can climb up and get that tree out of the way, that little piece of wood out of the way. But Nixie. 1 minute. Thank you, honey. You need to stay. Relax. Alright, this is another one we're gonna burn, but there's other ones near it deteriorating, so we'll wait a bit. Because if we burn that one, we're gonna end up connecting it to all these other pieces of leaves that are deteriorating right now, since they're all pretty interconnected. We are getting a decent amount of apples, which is nice. Nixie, you better not be chewing the couch. That's what got you in trouble with our last couch. Nix. You're alright, good girl. I thought you had the couch, it's just your toy. You're fine. You're alright. Good girl. don't really need a ton of oak wood back, I just need enough to kind of compensate for the amount that we used on this big project of the village. Granted, that would be a ton to compensate for it, but I mean enough to kind of just put a decent amount in the chest so we won't need it for a little while, unless we're using it for any big projects. And since it's a very common block I use for most projects, I want to make sure I have enough of it at any given point in time. I am going to go sleep because I don't feel like dealing with all these mobs. I definitely don't need to deal with them. Alright. Let's get up there and sleep. Keep your nose out of the couch, honey. Hey, toy, not couch. You're not gonna use your toy as an excuse to sneak in the couch cushions every 2 seconds. Come here. Oh shoot, drop the controller. Nixie, come here. Come over here for it. I don't want you to stick your nose in between the couch cushions every time you decide you want to look for something else. Lay down. Lay down, babies. Hey. Can you lay down? Lay down. Lay down. Don't give me that grumpy look. Lay down. Yes, you can have it if you lay down. I'm gonna give it to you. You just gotta lay down, please. Lay down. Nixie. You are the most stubborn creature sometimes. Lay. Don't bite my finger, please. That's my bad finger. I don't need a big old dog bite. Good girl. I don't prefer the noise of that being closer to me, but I prefer you not getting into the couch. So I'll take what I can get. Alright. Hush your mouth. Hey. Hush. Hush. Nixie. As you can hear by the lovely little ruff, she's a little bit on edge today, so she's been a little all over the place with barking at random noises and anything that seems to bother her because she's already on edge, so anything else will set her off really easy. I don't really know why she's on edge, she just decided to be on edge. She kind of just gets set off by little things that I don't realize, and then she ends up on edge all day, but that's not what I wanted to do. I would actually prefer to have done the stream muted, but I didn't mute, and now I'm regretting it. I really just don't want bees. We have enough bees. I'm just using up whatever amount of bone meal we have from the bones that we took, and then I'll end up putting everything away and going to mine. I think what I'm going to do when I mine is use my Silk Touch pickaxe in my main inventory instead of my Fortune one, because then I can just take all the ores that I need and bring them up to the surface and mine them with Fortune up top closer to my chest, so it's not as much of a crowding my inventory while I'm out. And then whatever stone I break will be actual stone instead of cobblestone, which is useful because I can trade that into the villager for some emeralds and XP. Instead of having to just have a bunch of cobblestone I don't have much of a use for currently. if I wasn't using Silk Touch. Actually, I will have to mute for at least a short while in a little bit because I have to call the garage again to see about inspection for my partner's vehicle. I called a little while ago, but I didn't get anyone answering, so I'll probably have to call again pretty soon so I don't miss them, to see if that gets scheduled. New Year's will be interesting. Honestly, I'll probably actually be streaming on New Year's, which is odd and probably won't get that many people to hang out with, but I'll probably honestly just be streaming on New Year's because I am going to be home on my own again. And I don't really know what else I'll do, so streaming's kind of my go-to for getting a little bit of a mental distraction while making some progress on things, so I guess I'll be streaming on New Year's roughly. I mean, that's not a guarantee, but it's a pretty likely given that I'll be home alone and there's not much else I do when I'm home alone. So that's about all I can guarantee, is that it's pretty likely. I hope everyone else has some nice plans for New Year's, or a nice, oh goodness, jeez, I can't stop yawning. Or at least a nice New Year's experience coming up this weekend. Nixie. I'll probably have quite a bit to do for stuff to move around and organize, because I'll probably be taking a little bit more from my dad's house, hopefully, on Saturday after my partner's vehicle gets inspected, if that gets scheduled. Hopefully that will get scheduled. So everything's a little up in the air until we figure out whether it's getting scheduled in or not, but in planning, it's supposed to be, we're going to go get it inspected on Saturday, and then after that we'll bring it to we'll go back to my dad, since we'll be God, I can't stop yawning when I'm trying to talk, that's so annoying. We're supposed to be going to my dad's beforehand anyways, since we'll have to drop Nixie off there for the short bit for the inspection, since she'll be too stressed in the situation of the inspection, and it's better to just give her the environment that she prefers for that situation, for everyone involved, her included. So Nixie, I swear to goodness. No, I'm not asking for kisses. I'm telling you to lay down, silly butt. I know now that you learned to kiss as a trick, you're gonna do it all the time, huh? You gotta come lay down, babies. I'll give you scritches. All the scritches. Yeah. Hi. I'll give you scritches. Come lay down. Come lay down, honey. Puppy dog. Puppy dog, you gotta lay down, honey. No, you're not standing over there. You know better. No, you don't need to stand on me either. Hey, 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 hey. Don't start biting me. No. You don't bite me. Come on. Come lay down. No. You don't bite mama. Lay down. But yeah, the idea is that if he's getting his vehicle inspected, we'll be going to my dad's afterwards too. pick up Dixie and to put some stuff in his truck that I need to move here. And then we'll unload it out of his truck when we get here, and then he'll be off to wherever the heck he's going for New Year's, and I'll be here, so I'll have some stuff to sort through, but other than that, not much. My friend did try to be nice and invite me along with him for New Year's, since he didn't want me to be alone for the holiday, but I can't really go anywhere since I'll be having Nixie, unless I wanted to like bring her over to my dad's for the time that I'm out and then go get it, which would be way too much of a hassle and way too much stress for Nixie, and just not a good thing anyway that it's seen, so any possibility of that is pretty unlikely, since she hasn't been around my friend and she hasn't been around any of his friends that he would be inviting me with, so it's just too much for anyone involved. I appreciate the gesture. I'll actually be going to his house later because I haven't seen him in a little bit and I want to go back over there, and also because, wow, riveting streamer content. Streamer just yawns the entire time for whatever reason. Also because I made a lot of turkey yesterday and I don't want to eat all of it for an entire week, so I'm gonna offload some of it to him, since he usually likes having some extra food around the house, and it gives him a little less work to do when cooking for himself. And then hang out there for a little while afterwards. I don't know why, like, I've been wide awake, but the second that I start talking, I can't stop yawning. And, I feel really tired all over again when I wasn't feeling tired like 2 minutes ago when I was not streaming. It's so weird. Something's been definitely going on, and I don't know what, and I'm not really that bothered to figure it out. Like, all of my symptoms have been really weird lately. I'm not sure what's going on, and I don't have much options to figure out what's going on since I don't have a psych professional that I have access to. So, who knows? I definitely shouldn't be this tired on a stimulant, for one. And for two, there was a bunch of sudden symptoms yesterday that resulted in a lot of chaos, and a lot of discomfort for me, so I don't know what's going on with it and why it's that way, or how to solve it. I just know that it's not something I particularly appreciate having going on, and there's also not anything I can do about it personally, so just gonna hope it goes away, I guess. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but when you don't have much healthcare options, it kind of becomes a pretty constant of just hoping anything that pops up goes away. I'm trying to think of like the cause or why it's happening as well. With all of these symptoms cropping up. I mean, obviously the yawning on a scientific standpoint means that I'm not getting enough oxygen. It's my body trying to get more oxygen. But as far as I know, there's no reason that I'm not getting enough oxygen. Because, fun fact, if nobody knew that, that's actually the base reason of why you yawn is lack of oxygen. It's your body trying to pull in more oxygen from bigger breaths all at once. Mine seems to be a weird reflex more than anything else that just starts incessantly happening whenever I'm trying to do something or focus on something. And I can't have caffeine right now since if I'm going to have caffeine, I'll have to have it a little later so that I can focus on work when I have to work. since I have to try to cram in a whole week's worth of work in like the hour and a half between when my partner gets home and when I'll be going to my friend's house to see him. Since I absolutely have to get the work done, but I'm not willing to compromise on either of those, on my plans with my friend to do so. So I'm trying to cram it in time, which is actually possible, more possible than it sounds like it would be. A week's worth of work isn't that much work for me sometimes, or at least in this case, and I'll do my month's worth of work on Friday probably, so just a week's worth of work isn't going to be that difficult, or shouldn't be that difficult, at least if I have enough focus to be able to get it done at once. But the problem is the focus part, so I have to try to wait and probably have some caffeine before I start trying to do that work, so that it can hopefully help my brain dial in a little bit. I'll also have to take a shower before I do work, so I'll probably get off a little before 3 or maybe 2:30 or something like that, so I have time to pay attention to the dog for a little bit and tire her out, and then get ready for her and take a shower so that I'm not running late on that. And then once I'm out of the shower, I'll have to start doing some work, and I'll have to start doing some work, and then I'll have to hopefully finish that before my friend gets home from work, which my friend gets home from work around 5 roughly usually, and my partner gets home around 3:30, so I have pretty much just an hour and a half between those two markers of work I can get done. Nixie, hey, no. You do not need to chew on the couch. It's a brand new couch. Do not chew on it. Nixie. Sorry for the repeated muting. I usually have to talk to the dog every like 5 seconds to get her to actually listen to me. And even then she's barely listening at best, but trying to keep her under control. I'm really hoping that my resistance to the meds / my difference in response to meds lately doesn't mean that they'll have to up meds again, although it probably does. I really didn't want to deal with another dosage being upped, but it seems like and feels like that might be the case to get any sort of results out of these meds. Good puppy dog. Good job, puppy dog. For once, she's temporarily laying still, trying to sleep. She was tired and lovey before I started streaming, but once I start talking, I think she starts kind of getting antsy, and then she also starts trying to get attention since I'm talking. Similar to when, once I start moving in bed, she realizes that I'm awake and starts trying to get all antsy and trying to get in my face and say good morning and everything all at once. I'm just trying to repair this axe using XP from mob kills, but it's not working that well. I know I don't have to repair it, but I'd prefer to repair it with the XP here instead of having to go all the way to the village to do so. Also, I'm technically capable of bending the finger that I said that I can't bend. It's just something that feels particularly nice, so I ended up kind of splinting it with some Band-Aid and some first aid tape so that it doesn't bend on its own, and so that it reminds me not to bend it too much. If I really tried to, I could in fact still bend it, but like just gently trying to, or kind of moving my hand normally, it won't, which means that it'll kind of keep it stable and remind me not to do so, so that I don't get myself hurt more. And that was just a me being clumsy incident for my usual. I was trying to cut potatoes for dinner because I was going to make mashed potatoes, and I didn't want it to wait for a whole potato to boil, so I was cutting them in smaller pieces so that they'd boil a little faster. And when I went to cut it, instead of going inside of the potato, went in, slid right on through my knuckle skin, which was not nice. I have very, very sharp knives, which is nice, except for in cases where I'm very clumsy like that. And it was not nice, and did not feel good, although to be honest, it didn't hurt at all after I had it for a while, but quite a decent chunk of my skin, and I've had to have it bandaged up since. It's a little better today, since I left the band-aid on since then and haven't changed it or checked on it. I did check on it today to change the band-aid, and it was doing okay-ish. Better than it was, at least. Alright, we get everything repaired. Hey, baby girl, what you doing? I don't know why every time I'm streaming, my body just wants to completely shut down. Like, I'm genuinely having trouble keeping my eyes open, and I really shouldn't be at this time of day. I know I did take a nap like I normally do today, but because I've been taking my meds at 6 in the morning, I can't really nap. I tried to nap yesterday and it threw me for a loop for the whole day. I felt extremely lightheaded and dizzy and off kilter, and when I was trying to walk, I couldn't feel where I was walking, and it was just, everything was a mess. It was not a fun time. Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I am trying to put away all this stuff so that we can go sleep and then go find some sort of mine to check out. I'm doing alright, although I will admit it's definitely a very yawn-filled stream today for whatever reason. My meds are acting up a slight bit, so my brain is very quickly getting tired instead of actually functioning like it's supposed to, but it is what it is on that matter. Let's go sleep, and then we will find... Yeah, it's all good. Normally I'm a little more interesting and a little more chatty, but I've definitely been yawning and kind of out of it a little bit more the last couple streams from everything changing, so let me sleep. Let me sleep. Go down the rest of the way. Go. Go. That should be enough. If that isn't enough, I'm screaming. Okay, it is. Oh, that's cool. I've been streaming for a couple months or so now. I don't really know how long. I didn't keep track. I think it's been like 3 or 4 months that I've been streaming on here. So, it's been a little place to vibe and chat about a bunch of things, and it's been really chill. It's nice to have a little community here to just chat with whenever I'm feeling like playing some games and stuff. I think I'm going to put away the axe and keep just these in my main hotbar, and then do this. Nice. It's pretty cool when you have the time to and when you're able to keep up with it, for sure. I know a lot of people that I know that have streamed, and a lot of people, like even myself, that stream kind of end up going off and on with streams because it's just a lot to keep up with when you have everything else going on in life. Now we need to go find a mine. I think I'm gonna go somewhere new. Maybe this way. No, because that ends up on an island. Let's go back through here and see if we can find something. That's nice, that's cool. I hope that you're able to get one. Yeah, I know that it's usually kind of a common thing for streaming. I haven't really bothered because I don't have A, the resources or time, and B, I stream directly from my PS4, so it wouldn't be that easy to set up. My PC is not actually compatible enough to do streaming with, so I just stream chill like this and kind of do whatever. Eventually, there probably would be a face cam involved, but for the most part now, any of the face-related content ends up just kind of being simple stuff on the VODs channel here and there. Is this going to be a decent cave? Probably not. There is some coal though, which is useful. I'm going to use just the silk pick for now so that I can mine them with my fortune at home instead of filling my inventory with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of ways to connect up face cams with the different platforms like the PlayStation and Xbox and all that. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, luckily it gives me this to be able to see with, but I do usually keep my phone open with the Twitch app open next to me with my dashboard so that I can see, especially since the one annoying part about this is that having this interface on the side here is with longer messages I can't really read all of it, so I do usually have to have it open on my phone or else I can't read the whole chat message. Because once in a while people will get kind of rambling about things and it's like, yeah, I want to listen, but I can't actually read half of what you just typed, sorry. I usually keep my phone next to me with my stream manager for the most part for now instead of having a bunch of stuff. I mean, kind of chilling on my couch to do this stream. So. I currently have a puppy dog up against me, so I can't really do much for moving around, but normally I have a little bit more freedom with that. Interesting. I don't know very much about the Xbox interface. I haven't interacted with it very much. The only time I really interacted with Xboxes is back when Xbox One was still, or not Xbox One, Xbox 360 was still incredibly popular and like the newer game system of the time. Which wasn't that long ago to me, but a lot of people have switched around. We'll definitely have a decent amount of coal out of this little ravine thing here that we found. Looks like this is just the surface. Oh, more zombies, nice. Is it a zombie spawner up here, or is it just a ton of zombies? I think it's just a ton of zombies. Sad. I was hoping it was a spawner. Oh, hello, random. We need a actual cave, not just a little ravine to poke through. Whoa, it's getting a little lag spike here. It's probably just trying to load in all of the chunks that I'm walking towards that I haven't been in. This PlayStation is too old to be dealing with it. The stress of this game. Yeah, I'd be down to play with other people once in a while. I can't on Minecraft right now for the PS4 at least because I need PlayStation Plus, which I'm working on getting, but it's not something I have right this second, but I do want to get it at some point in the near future. That's, I think, what, $60 a year right now, which will take me a little bit to get set up, or to scrape together. I don't usually have that much extra money outside of bills and organizing things, but I do plan on / hope to get it at some point in the near future so I can actually play with other people, because there's quite a few people here and there that have been on stream to want to play with me, and it's like, I can't, sorry, don't have the ability. Whoops. Well, let's drop down in and hope for the best of my life. There's definitely a creeper around here. I saw him walking. And a lot of zombies, and a spider. And an enderman, and I don't want to aggravate the enderman. Everything else I am fine fighting. I don't think I've aggravated the enderman. Hopefully. Let's drop a few torches down in here so I can see and so that there's not as much stuff spawning in. Creepers, creepers, creepers. I'm getting attacked. Ah! I hate the sound of enderman teleporting. It makes me so nervous. It makes me feel like they're after me, even though I know it's the growl when they're actually after me, or whatever the heck, the like weird noise, but it still makes me nervous after me. How many endermen are there in one cave? Holy heck. I thought it was just the one teleporting around. There's multiple of it. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. That is not nice. Let's make some torches. I wanted to get the coal up there, but I don't think I'm going to bother. There's a little pocket here to go somewhere. I don't know where this goes. I'll gladly take as much coal as I can find. It feels so weird to silk touch things and then bring them home to mine them with fortune. I'm not... Alrighty, well, I appreciate the follow. I actually didn't notice it pop up, but I appreciate the follow in the chat. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming again, what day is it today? Thursday? I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow around the same time, at the very least, but I'm usually around at least a few times a week, so I'll catch you again at some point. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping in. Okie dokie, I'll see you then. It is currently 1:49 p.m. for me. I usually start right around 1 p.m. my time most of the time, or right around there, depending on what I have to get done beforehand for the dog or for my own stuff. That's lava. I don't want to deal with that. This turned into a much larger cave than it needed to be, and I missed out on a lot in that other cave, so I think I'm going to go back there for now. And then I'll come back to this when I have the moment to. Let's go back to the other cave first. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm usually up that late. I'm just not usually streaming because I'm usually either trying to get the dog to bed or just kind of casually playing instead of actually playing enough to function and talk. I'll probably be able to catch some of your streams once in a while. I definitely will also return the follow when I get off later and check my phone to see that you see the follow. I'm not touching my phone right this second, so I won't do it right this second, but I will definitely return the follow because I like finding some other people to watch whenever I have the time to. Let's get some of this. This is so strange. I don't like mining with silk touch. It feels very much so against my normal instinct. Alright, thank you for stopping in. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. Whoa, that was... Alright, I didn't know why there was gravel in that one little patch there. doesn't feel right to be mining with Silk Touch. I'm so used to old school gaming where Silk Touch was not as common or easy to get as it is now. And it feels so weird to use it this much. But I'd rather do this than crowd my inventory with the extreme amounts of the fortune stuff. So this way I have less items in my inventory for the first bit at least. And I mean, we also have the shulker, which helps keep the inventory a little cleaner as well. But it feels very against my instinct to just watch them be actual, like, blocks instead of ore and things coming out of it. Oh, I think this might connect towards that cave that I was going towards anyways, because this also expands. But either way, we're getting plenty of supplies. Mainly, I'm here for iron and coal, to be honest. I know that's not normally the sought-after items, but because I did use so much of it for all the big projects, I am a little low on it, and I think it's just better to stock up while I can now in between projects instead of having to pause mid-project on something else to be able to get enough for it. So by doing this, I can probably get enough to sustain it for a little while longer, and then I don't have to mine, and then I don't have to deal with as much conundrums while I'm trying to do other projects. And evidently, since my meds are acting up, it's probably better for me to just do simple kind of mining task than trying to start a whole new project right now. Alright, we got all that. Let's go up here. Especially coal, even though we do have quite a bit. Actually, I should have taken some of the torches that we got from the, taking it from the village that we built, because that probably would have been useful. Ow! That didn't work to plan, but good thing he was partially in water anyway, so it didn't do much. It says ow for pretty much no reason, because he actually didn't hurt me, but same thing. Ooh, lapis. I will take some Silk Touch lapis. The heck just hit me? Oh, creeper exploded. All these blocks are on the ground. Must have jumped down from somewhere. Or just straight walked up to me, because I probably wasn't paying enough attention. I hate baby zombies. Ah! There's so many mobs. These are the mobs that never end. We're definitely getting some good coal. Especially, it also is kind of cool to be able to Silk Touch it so I can see what it translates to of just straight using the heavy fortune on a certain number of ore blocks instead of just mining for ages and seeing how much I get. I like both methods, but I think that'll be interesting to see how it translates from block into actual items. We'll block this off right here, since that's the most concise spot to block it, where it'll actually use the least amount of blocks. We need more torches. We wouldn't need more torches if we had grabbed some of the multiple stacks we had from that village. Alright, I had to drink some water because I'm like half losing my voice for whatever reason. That's some nice iron, that'll be useful. This is a very, very large cave. If that skeleton wants to get me, he's gonna have to come up here. Or just shoot at my feet, evidently, because I opened up the area for my feet anyways. Not my intention. It looks like we're gonna be running away from a lot of creepers from when I initially glanced in here. I'm gonna take it chunk by chunk where I do this and run around and run around and light it up some, and then I will go back and mine the stuff out of the area I lit up, and then I'll go and light up some more and that sort of thing, so that I'm not having to rush myself through the entire cave or miss anything. We're gonna get some good iron out of this. That's the biggest thing we needed, because we've been using up a lot of iron. I mean, we have multiple blocks of iron. We have over a stack of blocks of iron, I think, still, but I'd prefer having a lot more of a cushion and not having to keep taking out of the chest for it all the time and feeling like I'm running low. We definitely need the coal, but now we're too deep to find coal much. Block off this water. Alright. Anything we missed in this chunk? Not really. I think I saw a little bit of like redstone, but I don't need any redstone really. This is a neat little cave formation. Interesting. It looks like we'll have to mine some of our coal blocks already with the fortune pickaxe, since we don't have... Actually, I don't want these. I don't have enough coal left over to make any more pickaxe, to make any more torches with. Wow, I can't speak today. Half a stack perfectly. Alright, let's put away the extra stack of coal ore. Put away the extra stack of iron ore. That way we have a little bit better of an organizational system. Pick up our shulker again. I need to get this witch before it poisons me. That was my biggest worry. The others I can take the hits from. That witch would not have been nice. I mean, there's still a slight risk from the others, but much, much less than that witch was posing a risk of. I just picked up everything that I just spent all that time tossing out. Ooh, I hate the way it makes the weird frame around your... That was diamonds. Makes a weird frame around your vision. That's more diamonds. Jeez, 2 veins of diamonds not that far from each other. That's some pretty good luck on our part. This is gonna be a nice caving experiment. experience. That's another vein of diamonds. There we go, we ran out of torches, that was the goal. I was just gonna use up that stack before I found any of these items to mine. Dude's probably gonna kill himself off of my thorns, but you know. Just 2 in that vein. I think we got well past the range of finding more coal, but we at least got, I think, a little over a stack of ore, so that should translate to some pretty good coal supply to replenish. I'll silk touch some of this redstone just for sake of having it. I don't think we really need any extra redstone, but I guess we can have it just to have it. Gonna throw out some of this stuff that we don't need. Like that. We picked up the redstone. We'll pick up this diamond. These are pretty small veins. Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say, these are pretty small veins, they are. But there's multiple of them, so it should add up to a decent amount in the end. And we don't really need any more diamonds. It's just a nice little bonus of what we're finding while we're out here. What I do need is go back to where I started, which is over here somewhere. And get the rest of the stuff I missed out on, which was some iron and gold and such. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up. Yeah, this is where we came from. So let's do dirt right here, so we know where we came from. I was gonna say, I thought I saw more than one vein of gold when I was coming in. I did, I just couldn't figure out where I had found it. Right over here. It's a little edge there. Nice little speck of gold here. Most of the mobs, like the skeletons, will end up dying from my thorns while they're trying to kill me, so I don't mind just kind of ignoring them. That's why I don't tend to respond to them that much. I just let them do their own thing. Unless I'm near an edge where it's dangerous, or unless I get close enough to just kill them off anyways. Ow, I just tried to bend the finger that's not supposed to bend because of instinct of how I use my controller. This is a weird little water pool. Ooh, this is a spawner. Alright, nice. Honestly though, it is a skeleton spawner, and we have enough skeletons from our skeleton spawner that I'm probably just going to destroy it. I know that's probably going to be a little cringy to some of you, but I don't know, I don't think it's worth the effort. We already have one that we have optimized. This is too far to really bother optimizing it for mob usage, for like XP and items, so I just figure we'll get rid of it. A little bit of something I wouldn't normally do, but we have one right near our house that's much more useful than one pretty far away from it. I'm losing track of where I came from. We should probably go back towards the main cave we just were at, because this is too confusing of a little roundabout area. Too confusing, too confusing. Too much variation, too much risk of getting lost. Oh, that's nice. Not. They're gonna die off of my thorns. I'm guarantee you I was doing more damage to them from thorns than they were doing to me, so. Kind of sucks for them, not for me. I just don't want to kill them that badly because I know I'm gonna get way too much of their armor from the looting of this sword. I should eat a little. We will have to mine some more of our coal ore into coal yet again to have more torches. Luckily, this section has actually quite a bit of lava that's helping make the lighting a little easier for my visibility's sake. It's not technically enough to keep the mobs from spawning, but it's enough for me to at least see what I'm doing, which is all I need. Creeper. Hi! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh, Nixie, hush. I'm talking to my stream. There's no one there, honey. You don't got a rough. There is nothing there. When I say hi, whenever I say hi like that, someone in the house, and she gets a little on edge. Let's do the lucky pick. Let's do our coal ore. Let's place some down. And yeah, of course, what's up? I'm just mining away, so I need some I'm gonna get that parody stuck in my head now from saying that, but I need some coal right now to get some more torches, so I was pausing to do that. I have no clue what that is, to be honest. Never realized it was a thing that existed in the game, or in the world of Minecraft. I mean, obviously I know what role-playing is, but I have no clue what anything to do with Minecraft role-playing is. I had No idea that it was one of the subsets of Minecraft players. Diamonds. We walked right by these. Hey, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I really need iron more than anything else, I guess. I guess a little gold is useful that we've found, but I mostly just wanted iron. I think this is getting into the territory of things I don't actually need to mine too much, and it's just gonna waste my time. I'm doing alright. Trying to get some more supplies while we're down here in the caves. I need to restock since I haven't been down mining or anything in a very long time in this world, and I don't want to risk running low or running out of anything, so today is just trying to find some of the things that I might run low on. Mainly I was looking for coal and iron, and I'm too deep now to find coal, so it's mostly just looking for iron. I mean, the diamonds have been a plus, but not something I really need considering we're in full netherite. No, I remember you, dear. I don't forget the friends that chill out with me. I noticed that you did change your name, but I had noticed that before, like a while ago, you changed your name on things. Quite a while ago, actually. You haven't been in a stream for a while. I mainly noticed you changed your name on things because of the Instagram from the couple times you messaged me on Instagram. You did. It was, like, not that different. It's not that different from what it was when you first started being on streams, but it is, everything's, like, one word or a couple things different or whatever. Ah! Jeez, I'm getting attacked. Can't see where I'm going. I just want diamonds and iron, diamonds and iron, diamonds and iron. Give me the diamonds. Run! Run! Ah! Can't see, I can't see, I can't see. I'm getting attacked. Jeez, that was scary. I'm only taking like a heart and half of damage and I'm freaking out. Whoops. I just actually looked at my health. Yeah, no, it is pretty late for you usually when I'm streaming. Apologies on that. Thank you for dropping in. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm a little hyper-focused on trying to get this stuff and not die, even though I actually am a lot further from dying than I thought I was. Freaking out and running away with not even like a heart of damage taken. It's fine. Professional Minecraft player here, I swear. Not. I never claimed to be a good player, I just claim to play. This is a very large lava lake. I actually don't like the sound of walking on the deep slate or whatever it is, the weird like walking sound for this area. I hate it. She's alright. She's currently sleeping on the floor. She was just sleeping half on my lap and she's now back to the floor again. She actually just turned a year old. Christmas was her 1-year-old birthday. So she's now a year old. The cat also got spayed, so the cat's sleeping somewhere at the moment. Last I knew she was in her cat bed upstairs. I don't know. We didn't have her out and around the dog right away after she got spayed, but she's at the point now where she's allowed to be around the dog again, so she's just been sleeping. No, we're not doing that again. And I doubt it. She'll either like bark at nothing or just stay completely silent. She's really tired. She's on edge because she kept hearing a bunch of people outside earlier, so she was worried that I was in danger, as she always thinks, and she was trying to be all protective, but it's weird. It's definitely weird looking back. Like I got the 2022 recap. That is an odd little chunk of water. I got the 2022 recap for Twitch and everything, and I've also like been looking back at all the 30-day summaries and everything and all that, and it's crazy to realize that I've been streaming for as long as I have, but I haven't really felt like it's much. I mean, even if you think about, for example, the time put into this world, we're on episode 55. Most episodes are at least an hour long. That's a minimum of 50 to 60 hours, not considering the fact that multiple episodes were 6 hours long, the majority of episodes were 2 to 3 hours long. There was one that I did like 8 hours or something like that. Like, there's a bunch of added hours, and then there's also the hours of gameplay outside of streaming, so it's probably roughly around 100 hours or so by now into this world. And I mean, we don't have that much to show for it, but I don't know, it's been a while. I really genuinely, I don't remember the projects that I was doing. I think I was back when I was actually starting to build the village, and I just barely finished that entirely, pretty much. So it's been a couple dozen episodes or so since I haven't worked on that village as consistently as I wanted to. It's been a while. It's also been a while since I've had a lot of my consistent community that I was chatting with, so just been talking to new people here and there, and mostly just kind of streaming to myself or streaming like with lurker viewers, just chilling out. So it's a nice little vibe here. Whoa, you can get plain raw iron blocks? I didn't know that was something that you could find in the ground in caves. Okay, I really need to actually know how any of Minecraft works to be playing it for a stream consistently. Let's actually spend some time learning about that, perhaps. Of course, thank you for stopping by. Take care of yourself. Let's go get... I just want this iron, genuinely. I just want a ridiculous amount of iron. It's not going to be fun to smelt, but it'll be nice to have. I can probably actually be taking buckets of lava with the buckets that I got, so I could smelt the iron a little better without having to use any of the... Wow, this is like a lot of iron. This must be a certain type of spawning area for iron, like when it's with all this tuff and everything. There's probably a name for this type of chunk here. I almost guarantee you there's an actual name for it, I just don't know it. Again, I am not the most professional of players, but I am a Minecraft player. I am more of an old school Minecraft player. This stuff, I hate the sound of walking on this stuff. It's playing in my ear and I hate it. This stuff, it's tough or whatever, but I don't like it. I don't like the sound of all these blocks. Don't tell me we went all this way for a dead end. We did. Well, that's a little annoying. I guess we can drop some of the stuff we don't need off into the end here. We don't need a potato. We don't need these helmets. We don't need this chest plate. I don't really need extra bones or arrows or spider eyes or gunpowder. Yeah, good enough. I know I said I want iron and then I'm ignoring that, but I really don't want to poke through all of that to get the specific little 1 pieces of iron. There's something up here. Quite a bit of something up here, actually. Good thing I went up this way. I really should get those buckets out of the shulker and use them to collect some of that lava we were near. And then we'll have enough to smelt the iron fairly comfortably instead of having to use up a bunch of coal. Although actually, I'll probably honestly just use saplings for the first part of it because we have way too much saplings. It'll be a little tedious of having to replace them often, but we have stacks on stacks of oak saplings to get rid of, so why not use them for something that's actually useful, which is smelting our iron. Maybe we'll find some coal up here. We're back up to a level where coal might be. It's kind of why I'm just taking anything that leads me upwards more so than downwards, because I do like the idea of having more diamonds, but I don't need them, and I would like coal more than I would like diamonds, honestly. Kind of ironic when we get to a point in the game where it's more so important to have coal than it is to have diamonds, but, you know. It happens. Especially in the newer versions, since the newer versions don't actually have coal nearly as often as the older versions used to. We used to have plenty in the older version because it was everywhere you looked, and then some. Now you have to look for it. And you still don't find it most of the time. Like right now where I'm looking for coal and there's none. This was cramped, so I wanted him to blow up to open up the hole a little bit. This goes back down to Nowheresville. Down here in the freaking deep slate stuff. Which is great for iron, not great for coal. It'll be okay for gold too, I guess, but I don't need gold that bad, and there's not been that much that we're finding. How much iron do we even have? Do I want to look in my inventory and see how much? Probably not. We probably have stacks of the ore by now. Which is stacks on stacks on stacks of the actual raw iron. I do like that Fortune actually works on iron now. Although with how much we're finding, it's really not that necessary, but I do like that that's an addition to the game. For if you ever actually need a crap ton of iron, you can always know that you can get it because you can just use Fortune on it. This is just back down to more Nowheresville. Oh, coal! Finally! We finally found some coal. Not that much, but I will take it. Oh, it actually does expand a little over here to be a bigger vein. Not by much, though. That's good. I'll definitely take that. I will take that. I can't imagine mining coal without Fortune right now with how much we need it for everything and how little we've been able to actually find it in places. Maybe there'll be something over here. No, not really. Maybe we just go back where we came from, I guess. What can we do? Go back down this way where we came from, I guess. Ow. break our ankles on the way down. Ow. Ow. Let's get some lava. May as well, in case we need it for smelting anything. We'll put the full stack of iron ores that we have in here. Put away some of the coal ore, put away this, something like that. Alright, back in this direction, wherever it was, right here. This is another lava bucket. That way we have enough lava for sure. At least as much as I want to get right now. This is certainly quite the area. Nixie. Alright. She decided to start drinking water. Nixie, leave her alone, please. You can't play with the kitty cat, she's still healing. And you're too rough. Big cave. Lulu, the dog food is not for you, honey. I guarantee you the dog food is not there for you. I do have to get off semi-soon, so I need to find a way back to the surface as I keep mining into the cave. It's semi-addicting to just kind of cave and find some cool stuff with how big the caves are in this version. Lulu, you're very lucky the dog doesn't resource guard her stuff. Leave the dog food alone, please, cat. It's not good for you. Next thing you know, you're gonna throw up, and that's definitely not good for you when you're healing. Tell her not to eat your food, you stupid dog. Silly dog. Alright, I need to get out. Up and out somehow, up and out somehow. This goes back to the big cave. The big cave should give me some form of way out. Somewhere. Tell her to leave your food alone, puppy dog. That doesn't mean bite her, Nick. Alright. Now, where do we go out? I have the very strong urge to crack my knuckles on the finger that I can't bend, because I really often crack my knuckles as a weird habit of mine, and I can't do so, and it's annoying me. I tried to out of just instinct, not out of remembering I had a wound there the other day, or yesterday, like a little while after I had gotten it, and that did not feel nice, let's put it that way, because I pushed directly on the wound to try to crack my knuckle, because it was just instinct of trying to crack it. Oh, there's a fox. Oh geez, do foxes kill sheep as well? There's 3 foxes and some dead sheep remains. I don't even know the fox mechanics. They're cute though. I also don't know what direction to go to get home. That's not good. I think slash hope it's in this direction. Yes, question mark. This direction, I think. We're going towards Oak, so it should be in the direction of home. Yeah, I think that's our home platform over in the distance there. It is. Look, the big house looks so cool from far away. That's awesome. We did good with that. We made it to the safety of our lit up forest, and then we have to go through the non-lit up section to get home. The house looks so cool from far away, I love it. It'll look even cooler when we add a library. I think I'm gonna do the library over there, so it's away from the rest of the builds a little. Has its own little section. We also have to build like a barn or something for the cows, and we have to build a barn or something for sheep. Because I want to have some place where we have one of every color of sheep, at least, so that we can have all the different wool that we would need. Alright. So now we have to get some blast furnaces. Do we have any? We do. Get some blast furnaces. Get rid of some stuff I can't get rid of. Ugh. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We'll also take some of the saplings we want to burn since we have so many of them. And then what we're going to do is set up our little station. So let's do this. Let's set up 4 blast furnaces. Let's fill them all with saplings. And then let's get to mining so that we can put stuff in here. Where's our lucky pick? Just a little bit more gold for the collection. Jeez, that was a lot out of one. We've got 10 diamond. I should have waited to do that till towards the end so I could heal the pickaxe. 33 from 10, that's actually really good odds. I'm just gonna build this straight up. It looks cool to be up here above the house. Is it just me, or does it change the speed at which it's mining every so often? That's weird. Yeah, we're gonna be set on iron, considering that wasn't even a full stack, and we have 2 stacks of ore. And we still have, what, 2 stacks of just the ore blocks to get through? Ugh. This is gonna take us a while. Oh yeah, we could be holding this pickaxe while we grab it so that it heals it some. Alright, let's do an absolute spam of this. Much easier when I can actually bend the finger I normally use to place things. Not as easy right now. This is kind of cool to see like the physical representation of what we get in a mining trip all at once instead of having to do it little by little. I know I could do this actually organized, but I think just spam placing it is a little bit better for me to deal with instead of having to do it all organized. And then I can just mine it around it little by little. We'll definitely have plenty of iron off of this. I guess if we ever do get around to getting a beacon, which we only need 1 more wither skull for to get a wither to fight to get a beacon. I guess if we ever end up getting a beacon, we'll definitely have enough resources for it, probably, or at least have close enough resources for it right off the bat instead of having to spend a bunch of time mining for it. Combined with like all of our emeralds from trading and everything, we definitely would have enough for a decent beacon instead of having to spend a bunch of time grinding for it. Yeah, I know, puppy dog. We ran out of saplings. Like I said, it'll be a little tedious to keep up with the saplings, but hey, puppy dog. Nixie, what you doing? That's all of our coal. See how many levels we can get off of this, to be honest. Not that many, I know, since we're already pretty high level. Goodness gracious, I love having maxed out fortune on this. And I like the sound of XP collection at once. That's quite a few stacks. Hi, puppy. We really don't need fortune for these, but may as well. Hi, puppy dog. I know, I love you. I love you, puppy. You're snuggly today. I don't know why you're so cuddly today. Are you just happy because you had a good run yesterday? And yesterday you got to play a lot, and now you're just tired, huh? Good girl. You good girl. I know, I'm getting off in a little bit, but I gotta finish something first. No, you can't stand in my face, honey. I can't see the TV. I can't see the TV. You're looking at me like that's not my problem, Mama. It is your problem because you make a better door than a window. Hi. Hi, the bees. Hi, the bees. I love you. I love you. I gotta go up top of this tower. Actually, I'll probably just go sleep. I was gonna say I could stand on top of that tower to watch everything and so I don't get killed, but I'll just go sleep because I need to put some of this stuff away. Oh, relax, puppy dog. You're alright. What are you looking at? You're looking at the ceiling. Where's your ceiling? I don't need all the kisses. I don't need all the kisses. I do not need all the kisses. Oh goodness, why are you so kissy? Why are you so kissy? What are you doing? Hey. Hi. Hey, puppy dog. Oh, what? You just want attention? Yeah. I love you. You know, you're pretty popular on YouTube, little girl. Put you up on YouTube and you got 16,000 views. Don't head tilt at me like you understand what I'm saying. That's kind of creepy. I'm very sure you don't actually understand what I'm saying. At least I hope so. Yep, you found your squeaky toy again, I know. I know saplings don't actually last that long, they're just kind of literally being used to waste them away on something that's semi-useful. Once I run out of those, I'll just condense it down to 2 with lava buckets in them. We have plenty of iron for a bit. gold. Got us back up a little on gold, got us up over 2 stacks of blocks of iron, got us a little bit better on lapis that we don't need for anything right now, got us quite a few diamonds back for our supply. That's practically non-existent because we used it all on enchanting. Got us some more rotten flesh for trading with the villagers. Life is good. I really do need to be getting off. I'm trying to finish this. We're almost level 60. Oh yeah, I forget it's a trophy to use lava. Level 60. I'm just gonna move everything into these ones that have the lava fuel. And I'm going to take the dog out real quick because I need to do that. So while I'm out with the dog, this will keep smelting. And then I'll have to get off because I do have to go take a shower. I'm already running pretty late on schedule. Whoopsies. Anyways, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go bring the dog outside. Heard me say the magic word and she is watching me like a hawk. Alright. Trying to make sure that I can get as much of this smelted while I'm out there. That's why I'm trying to keep replacing it. Alright, okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I pretty much have enough time to rush over and see what did or didn't smelt, and whatever didn't smelt I'll have to just smelt when I can, when I'm on again, because I have to get off like now. I am very late. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be sure to take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys next time, which will be tomorrow. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.